Hello everyone, Mike Dempsey bringing another self-care video. You cannot recover if you have no pain. That is such a harsh truth to accept, but it's real. How can you heal if you have no injury that you have faced in the past? And this video is going to talk more about relationships and the people, the situations we encountered, but also considering, okay, where were we when we faced these people, these situations in each moment of our life? Did we accept that pain with authenticity? Did we allow ourselves to heal from it? And did we allow ourselves to find that growth and to teach others how to come out of their situations as well, to find that healing? Were we willing to teach others to get out of that situation? And I think there's something more to be said about that. We have to accept pain with love and to remember that not all of our life will be perfect. The perfect life is the one who accepts the pain, accepts life as a true, beautiful gift, as a gift that was given to us for you and I to move forward. And always remember that that gift is wonderful. So always give yourself a chance to heal and recover and to heal from the pain that you went out to accomplish from your work, right? How many of us are ready to move forward from our toxic situations to find a new boyfriend, a girlfriend, a new relationship, a new career, a new good friend in our life, a new place to live, right? A new neighborhood. We don't have to take toxicity with everything that we face. The thing is to move forward with your challenges, to progress, to not fall into despair, but to grow from those situations. And I think when you recognize that you're no longer paralyzed to stay stuck in terrible company, you can move forward because you recognize within yourself that you have some need for being heard, to being loved, to see your ideas valued. You do have a beautiful presence in this world. So do I. And that is why I share these videos with you, so that way you don't give up on yourself, to think, hey, if I'm going to make it in this world, it's all right if I listen to somebody from somewhere in life, right? Or listen to myself, reflect on what's happening in the day, and to recognize, hey, when that pain goes away, when I'm allowing myself to heal from it, when I allow the pain in my life just to be there to help myself grow, you're going to find so much growth in your life because you allowed the pain to come into your life. You faced it, you were courageous, and the thing is, when you learn to let go and not have that control in situations, when you have learned to accept the situations as they are, that is freeing, it is loving, because then you don't have to fall into that idea of a what if, or what if this happened in this situation with that person, or with that situation with that agency, this career, etc. The thing is, when you let go of that control, when you allow that pain to be the teacher, you are going to grow at much faster rate than someone who is willing to avoid that pain at all costs. We're more willing to avoid pain than we are to gain pleasure. And the idea here is you want to gain that pleasure through hard work, discipline, to recognize that not every day is fun, not every day will be beneficial for you. We're not going to want to get out of bed, etc. But the thing is, it takes hard work and dedication to push forward through that pain, to recognize that we do have a spot in this world and reality that will make a difference, because we value and know who we are as people. And I was willing to let go of terrible jobs. I was willing to let go of people. I was willing to grow and accept the new challenges in my life because of that willingness to not get too attached. But the thing is, I want to attach to something great. And the idea here is to attach to myself this idea that, okay, I have value and I will not let it be disrespected. I will love other people and I will love myself, so that way I am able to push myself and push my abilities to the next level. So that way I can help other people and to grow and to really become awesome in whatever ways I'm able to share the solution with them, so that way they can think outside the box and maybe even have more ideas than what we originally started with. So recognizing, okay, you are the one who is problem solving for your situations. You're finding the solutions because you recognize those needs that have to be addressed. And that is the beautiful idea of what we call from social work, solution focus-based therapy, because you're allowing the individual to come up with their ideas. And you yourself as an expert, as a clinician, as the professional, whatever profession you're in, you're allowing your client to tell you what has to be done. You're allowing the community to tell you what has to be completed. And that takes a lot of courage, a lot of discipline, to not stand in front and say, hey, I think this doesn't work right. I think this won't work with anybody because of this situation. But the thing is, you and I recognize that we have to allow the other person to speak. So that way, when we are accepting the pain in our life, accepting what has to be said, accepting what has to be done in order to grow, you will grow much faster than someone who is not willing to accept the criticism, not willing to accept the game, the naming, the blame game on the people who are playing that against you, because you recognize, okay, if I play that game of blaming other people, the blame's going to come back to me because I started to blame others. So learn to let go of the criticism, and to embrace, okay, maybe people will say something against you, but as long as you're being honest with yourself and you recognize, okay, I will only just make a criticism when it's true and valid, but otherwise I will just get away from this toxic company. I'll just move forward. You are now allowing yourself to accept that pain and to heal, because you're not going to fall into the same trap. You were able to say no the next time. No to the person who wanted you to give them money, etc., or those other solutions, drugs, etc., substances. You recognize that if I'm enabling others, I'm tearing myself down as well. I need to stop enabling people and to accept the pain of putting a boundary with others, and that'll help me be free. And that is what you have to be willing to face and accept in your life. If you're willing to let go of people and put up a boundary because you're willing to protect who you are as a person, to accept that pain, of course, but when you come through the pain and you recognize, oh wow, I'm safer because I did this, it is a wonderful feeling to think about. And you are now able to move forward because you did not accept the pain, the terrible substances, the drugs, etc. You were able to move past the addiction. You allowed your pain to be the great teacher to push you through. And that is something that no other teacher can teach you, as far as what it takes to overcome challenges and to recognize when you overcame that pain to become a new leader in whatever you did. You are now awesome, and you recognize with awareness that you are special, and I know you are too, and you're going to make a difference. Alright everyone, I hope this video finds you well today. Be strong and courageous, don't give up on yourself. Always remember that you and I can make a difference. Without healing, there is no pain, and so you have to allow yourself to experience that pain in order for the healing to happen for you. And when they both are working together for you, and now you're becoming an awesome super person, things are moving up for you, and you're able to tackle and do more things with people in your community, with your clients, your town, and you're able to make a difference for people that others see, and they can recognize, okay, if I'm going to set aside the pain, I too can make a difference with that guy out there, that lady who's leading the way in charge in the community. And we can make a difference because we're united. We're united to make a difference and help other people, and that is something you should consider as far as making a movement come to life, and recognizing that the pain will lead to success. And when you allow that success to teach you, it'll be an even greater teacher, as recognizing where you came from, and you recognize that from a humble beginning, you were able to accomplish because you believed in yourself. Alright everyone, I hope this video finds you well today. Be strong and courageous, don't give up on yourself, recognize that you are strong. That pain needs healing, but without the pain, there is no healing. So you have to allow yourself to grow in each situation and push yourself forward. To push yourself forward and to not give up on yourself, to think outside the box, and to really think what will help me in the situation right now when I talk with others. Just things to consider. Alright everyone, hope this video finds you well today. Be strong and courageous, take care, have a good one.